Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find a link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get started on you. This is going to be for the week of February 5th through the 12th. All right, whoa. We got way too many cards. I'm going to go ahead and put these back in. Way too many cards. Spirit, please show me for the Libra. All right, Libra, whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the right time. Okay, Spirit, please show me the Libra. Libra, what is this? What is going on here, Libra? All right, shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. So, you know, for some of you, you're harboring guilt, you're harboring anger, and it's like you need to let go of all of that. It is just, it's such a waste of time. It's like, how long do you want to keep, how long do you want to keep the war going, Libra? How long do you want to, you know, go back and forth, about things that went on in the past? It's like, get out of your head, quit doing your checks and balances, and start moving towards your future. Your opposite sign is Aries, and Aries is all about future forward. Quit looking backwards. You know why the rear view mirror is so much smaller than the windshield? Because you're not going that way, okay? So get out of it, cut it out, and let it go, all right? Don't believe every shitty thought you have. There it is. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. There it is. That's exactly what I was just saying. You are holding on to whatever is going on in your little head of, you know, things that are failures, you know, how people hurt you. It's like, get over yourself. Get over your stuff. Okay? It's like, you know, and listen, I am a very point blank reader. If you don't like my message, find a new reader. Okay? But I am not here to candy coat it. I'm not your mom. And when I'm looking at these three cards, it instantly tells me that you are way too up in your head. And a lot of the stuff that you're making up is just that. It's all made up. I don't know how much consistency there is to whatever it is that you have conjured up in your mind, really, when it comes right down to it. So Spirit, please show me the Libras. Libras for the week of February 5th to the 12th. And give or take on either side, you guys. These readings are timeless. Spirit, please show me Libra. Libra, there it is, 7 of Cups. What do I do? Should I do it? I don't know. It's like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? You know, this is also the number 7. It's connected to the Libra. So it's like you've got all these different things going on and you need to just focus on one thing. And I think for you, it needs to be focusing on your healing. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to be healing when it comes to your childhood traumas. You're going to be healing when it comes to figuring out what love is and how you're going to redefine love when it comes right down to it. And I feel like you've got a lot of confusion, and I don't think you even know what it is that you're upset about anymore. Yeah, you're holding on to these feelings that you have for someone. Yeah, and here it is. It's like you cut people off and you're cold, and it's like, and then people are cutting you off. They're just tired of it. And I feel like, you know, there's someone here that you probably have feelings for, or this person has feelings for you. And I think it's really you, especially when it's coming up under the shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. It's like, you know, be the master of your emotions. End the cycle. That's what the World card is all about. Maybe for some of you, this person lives at a distance from you. But again, don't believe every shitty thing you think, and don't believe every shitty thing you hear either. It's like, you know, people are talking, but is it the truth? Because the Queen of Swords wants the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. She may be cold, she may be cutting, but she is telling the truth nonetheless. And that sword hurts, right? The truth hurts. So I feel like, you know, there's someone here that maybe you have feelings for that you are not expressing your feelings because the King of Cups doesn't know how. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with an alcoholic or somebody who has addiction issues. And I'll be honest with you, and maybe this is you, where your alcohol and depression don't mix, okay? And I say that because here's the cups. It's like you can't do anything, or this other person that you're dealing with, whether it's you or the other party, I feel like you need to end the cycle of whatever addictive personality it is. Maybe it's time for you to talk to a counselor, Libra. Maybe it's time for you to speak with somebody who is higher up in their field that can give you an unbiased opinion to your situation, especially because you're dealing with so much confusion in your life. And I feel like it's keeping your emotions off center. I feel like you need to stop believing everything you hear. I think that you need to do your own research. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about. The World card says that it is the end of a chapter. And it's time that you learn how to be vulnerable instead of keeping yourself stuck in your pile of shit that you have created for yourself, okay? And maybe it's time for you to travel. Maybe it's time for you to get out of wherever it is that you are. I think that you need to look around at your surroundings and ask yourself, is this really what is making me happy? Or is there something else that could bring me a lot more love and satisfaction in my life? It's get over the past, it's like do the work. It's like one thing you can sit here and listen to this reading, but it's another thing to actually actively, do the work. And sometimes it's facing your fears. It's like, I deal with a lot of Libras, and it's like, somebody tells a Libra something bad about someone, or they think it up, and immediately it's just the truth. And it's like, you don't even give the other people the opportunity to show who they truly are, because you've already have this preconceived idea of who they may be. And then it fucks you up all in your emotions because you're not really getting to express anything. I feel like if you're harboring any type of shame, regret, transmute that energy and maybe go talk to the person that it is that you're having the issue with, instead of listening to what everybody else is saying or what that chatter in your brain is saying. I feel like I tell people all the time, the devil is that voice in your head that says, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough. And that voice that continues to make up a bunch of shit. And the reason is because it's your ego. And your ego is trying to protect you, but at the same time, it can end up keeping you very isolated. See how she's isolated here? Isolated when it comes to your emotions. You have this fear of being able to express yourself, and maybe it's because of a fatherly figure in your life that it's like you've never been able to really open up. You've been enclosed in all of this. Or maybe it's your mom too. Maybe your mom was very cutting with her own words, but I feel like if anything, your mom's the one telling the truth and your dad's the one who has the addiction issues, or it could be vice versa, or in the past. Not saying that they do now, but it's like you need to break free from those cycles, heal from the mommy daddy issues, and it's time for you to be able to move forward knowing what you feel, and really asking yourself, like, are these my feelings? Are these my thoughts? Or do they belong to someone else? Has somebody else instilled me with this information? I feel like you're going to feel really bad when you come to the very end of all of this and you realize that you're the common denominator of all the rises and falls in your relationship, okay? Spirit, please show me the Libras. Yep, there it is, deception. Someone here is wearing a false self mask. Somebody here is lying. They're not only lying to you, but they're lying to themselves, whether this is you or someone else, okay? And here's the Queen of Swords. She's all about cutting through the bullshit. She is all about, taking action. She's like, I'm here to help you, but if you hurt me, I'm going to cut you off, okay? And especially when it comes to liars, cheaters, and thieves. So I think that whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, don't do it, okay? Maybe it's like you're thinking about just never opening yourself to somebody else again. It's entirely up to you. What do I know? But I feel like if you could just share your emotions, you'd be a lot better off. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I think that it could. Spirit. Yeah, it could. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And look at that. release your ex. Okay, so, and there it is, you guys. There's the sword, cutting off the ex, being done with the ex, not letting the ex come back in, okay? It's like, I feel like your ex continues to keep you isolated, whether that, like I said, it doesn't even have to be a romantic partner. It can be anybody from the past that you allow to dictate from you getting to move forward into a higher level of commitment. This King of Cups wants to love and be loved, but at the same time, they're not willing to open themselves up to anybody who isn't going to be transparent, anybody who isn't going to, give them the same energy as they give back in return. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and if you're willing to end the cycle, the universe is trying to send you in someone. Or, I don't know, for some of you, maybe this is a whole new dynamic with somebody that you already know. So it really depends, because these are kings and queens. To me, that would be people that you already know from the past, and the fact that we're in Mercury retrograde very well could. But the thing is you have to allow you have to allow the past to end and allow the person to show you or reintroduce themselves to you. Or maybe you need to reintroduce yourself to them. It could definitely be vice versa. So it just depends, maybe you've had some deceptive exes, deceptive parents, maybe you're the deceptive one and you keep lying to yourself about, no, I don't love this person, but really it's like you're stalking this person, especially with the swords cards here. You're stalking them. You can't stop thinking about them. But the thing is this person, whoever it is, wants to grow old with you. And like I said, it very well could be your parents, because it is right here. Dun, 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 dun. It looks like a mom and a dad, right? So if you're a child, this could be about your parents. If this is about, or it could be about how you need to quit, comparing all your relationships to the fucked up relationship that your mom and dad had, okay? And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so insensitive, but at the same time, it's like, it's time to move forward, future forward. Maybe you need to tap into your Aryan side. We all have, that other side of ourselves. And it's like, Aries wants to look at the future, and it's like Libra is constantly doing checks and balances about the past. So it's like, you're going to have to figure it out all on your own, you guys. I'm only here to be able to point out the obvious of what it is that you're using to keep you held back. All I can do for you is hope and pray that you're going to allow whatever this cycle is to end, and not keep reliving I think it's bullshit in your mind. I'm going to be honest with you. Not that you're not validated, because there's a reason why you have all this crap going on. But at the same time, it's like, talk to someone. Schedule a reading. Like, I would love to help you get to the bottom of it, and I would love to look at your chart and try and get to the nitty gritty, and then show you the direction out of it. Anyway, you guys, I do love you very much. Hopefully next week's message is not as intense and harsh as this week is, but the fact that we are in Mercury retrograde with Saturn, which is all about rules, laws, restriction, and responsibility, and Jupiter, who is the teacher, and with the sun there highlighting it, and there's a lot of squares to Mars right now and to Uranus right now. So it's like, with that said, it's going to be very intense energy. And today we do have the moon in Scorpio in your second house of like, how are you valuing yourself, and what are you valuing, think about that. So anyway, you guys, I love you very much. If you're interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. Don't forget to watch my Divine Masculine Feminine Love reading on Saturday, all signs reading on Monday, and then check for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Jupiter, your Mars, and whatever other sign you want to. Anyway, you guys, love you very much. Take care. See you next week.